And alright, we're in episode 2.
Oh, it's episode 2?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Is there a mute
Just let it
button
ring.
on this phone?
Just let it ring.
Someone already answered it anyway.
Good ol' other
This
person.
What is this, Crash Bandicoot?
Crash Bandicoot's slutty sister.
Crash Bandicoot is a slutty sister?
Yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
Well, she's more of a slutty cousin since she has a different last name.
I didn't even know this game existed.
This is my favorite Crash game.
I played a couple of the old ones. Are those chickens or ducks?
Yeah, they're I think they're chickens.
Why are
Oh,
they
that
hanging
one's-
out on the beach? Whoa! What was that chicken's problem?
Well, I just let it walk into Nitro. So I could get
Sick.
that purple gem.
You're sick. Oh, and then you just decide to just murder one for no reason.
Yeah, the words are red for him, and I put my foot up its ass. Wait, do chickens really have asses, or do they just use the cloaca for everything?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a multi-faceted orifice for like breathing, pooping, breathing.
And laying eggs.
Well, that was the breeding part.
Oh, I thought you said eating. I was like, what?
Boy, if I had to, if I had to eat with my butt, I wouldn't be a happy dude. This jump is some pure BS right here.
Wow, you're bad.
Well, no, it's just like the invisible ceiling is a lot lower than I would like it to be.
Yeah, but if everything was how you would like it to be, you wouldn't have any
If everything
challenge.
was how I'd like it to be, this game wouldn't be 3 hours long.
Is it? Again?
I purposely left in all of my fails to show you how BS it was.
I doubt it's even that BS. You're probably just bad at this game.
I think I get it this time, or the next one, or the one after that.
Look at Crash's beautiful mohawk in HD.
Aha!
Oh, nice work.
You see, this game supports progressive scan, and I forgot to turn it on. It was the whole reason I wanted to do this LP.
And you,
I forgot.
you messed it up, and you didn't feel like playing through the game again.
Yeah, all 3 hours of my life.
Did you do this in one sitting?
I did this in one sitting.
You have to help me, Crash. You heard
Wait,
them.
why
They
is-
want to destroy our island
why is he
home,
asking for
humiliate
help?
and enslave you and steal my
I really should have
brain.
showed everyone
How
episode
I
1, huh?
envy
Isn't he the
simple life
villain?
of the tribes folk. What have I got?
Oh,
What have I got?
They have a common enemy in this
Living in
game.
harmony with
is it
Mother
that guy?
Nature. The
No,
noble boar, the humble bumblebee.
It should be that guy.
That would be racist.
Wow, he's surprisingly calm about that at the same time.
It's because his voice actor is literal perfection. But he's kind of trash in every other role he does.
This is pretty good music.
It's all a cappella. Smooth
Yeah,
McGroove
acapella.
did this game.
Smooth McGroove did the soundtrack for Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity.
The Bandicoot isn't in the title, silly bud.
It's not?
No, it's just Crash Twinsanity.
Well, who's the jerk that did that?
Naughty
You got
Dog.
Ooga Booga, or whatever his name is.
I just left that green gem there,
Yeah, what is
and I never go back for it.
Spoilers, comic doesn't get 100%.
I get 81% just by playing the game normally.
Is he gonna run even faster now? The thing's gonna pick up now? No, it's just as
Yep.
simple. Hey, nice work.
Hey, no, that's what I do. All that Minecraft experience gave me engineering experience.
How coincidental that all these trees are just the perfect length for these gaps.
It's like one of those video game conventions you never really think about.
What, trees being the right length for gaps?
Or just like everything being perfect for the situation you happen to be in.
Hey, I don't even know what's not that perfect about a ball pit.
All I know is I can't spend an extra hour in it.
Oh man, that was a sweet jump.
Thanks, bruh.
Oh, now he's gonna be eaten by a bear.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Why don't you just, like, attack him and kill all the bees?
Because then I'd get stung. That's not what I'm all about.
Look at that bear.
I will get you.
They're just, like, creeping up on him.
I could try crushing him, but it doesn't work.
That bear's indestructible. Really
For some reason, the bear exists on the top layer of reality.
What a dumb plant. How is there a plant growing right there?
Video game conventions.
This makes less sense than Malaysia Airlines.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at... I like how the bees just ran away because he walked into a fat guy.
Fat people make me run away.
Yeah, I'd be scared too. Back to the cool acapella Smooth McGroove.
I wonder if Smooth McGroove would be interested in doing this game. As a serious song thing.
Probably not.
I'd ask him, but, Patreon.
But what? You're unloved. Nobody likes
Sort
you.
of. Oh, thanks, bud.
Hey, I'm only doing this because you told me I could be naked during.
No, I only said you could show off your nipples.
Doesn't mean I can't be fully naked. This boat is very...
I straight up murdered that man.
I forget the word that I was looking for. Quick!
He will spot you from just about all the way over here, too, so...
Why are they including stealth into Crash Bandicoot?
I don't know why, but this is not the only one.
Really? Is this a common thing
Every
in
general
this game?
gameplay gimmick is used twice in this game. Stealth, high speed sort of thing.
That chasing, or Cortex being chased by bees.
Yeah, well, it's not bees later, but it is Cortex being chased by something else. Every gameplay gimmick is used twice.
Why do they just have random towers in the water, too? This seems like a quality game.
It is probably my... I'm not going to say favorite game, but it's nowhere near. It was a lot better as a child. It was also a lot longer as a child because I sucked significantly more.
I don't know how I feel about the music here right now either.
Still got that Smooth McGroove acapella goodness though, yo.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh man, watch out for those bear traps that...
Let me jump right in front of your face that you can't see me.
Apparently bears climb on rocks in the middle of the water. Oh, now you're just murdering their food source?
I'm trying to, you ever hear about genocide?
What are you, like, trying to finish off what the Spanish couldn't?
Crash Bandicoot.
Or the English? British. The British are the ones that killed all the Native Americans, right?
No, the Spanish came first, and they brought all sorts of nasty diseases.
That,
Then we sort of finished the job.
Can you pick up the spears?
No.
That's garbage. Nice try. You almost had it. You almost had it there,
perception is, like, horrendous in this game. Platforming's also kind of bad because Crash doesn't have a shadow.
He doesn't?
Which makes platforming...
Well, he does, but you, like, can't...
It doesn't help
It goes under the blocks.
Which makes platforming kind of a bitch. Fortunately, lives are ultra easy to get.
Yeah, look at that. The shadow's underneath the blocks.
Science rules!
Actually, yesterday, I wrote I had to summarize a paper for my English class, and I used an article about Bill Nye saying that he doesn't care if Pluto's a planet or not.
I don't care if Bill Nye says it. I need to hear Neil deGrasse Tyson say it.
Booga Booga! What's his name? I always thought it was Ooga Booga.
It's Aku Aku.
Well, that's stupid. I'm just gonna call him Ooga Booga.
That's racist.
What's the point of the music right now?
What is the point of music in anything?
No,
right
this
now?
music is so unfitting. This does sound like Smooth McGroove. It has to be him.
Oddly enough, I don't think he was born at this time.
He was probably born.
I'm not gonna ever retract that statement either.
How old do you think he is? Like 57?
Well, if he
like
wasn't
18.
born in 2004, he's probably born in 2005, which would make him 9 years old.
Yeah, I was thinking the opposite way. Shut up.
Smooth the Groove is 9 years old. Pass it on.
That's a proven fact, too.
Viking Nintendo Jesus.
We just did the math. It's true.
He did the monster math. Now, at this point, I lost the worm, so I waited for him to come back.
I can tell. Isn't it up where those bear traps are? Like the way that you didn't go? I wasn't even playing and I just figured that out.
Well, I was playing and I didn't figure
How
that out.
did he get up there?
Very carefully.
He went like through a rock, apparently. How's this
Worms are
gonna
crafty.
help? Oh.
I want to know how I flew that far.
This is so ridiculous.
It's deliciously over the top.
Do you have to fight that fat guy now? Just because he's fat?
Nope, he doesn't actually move.
Wow. Well, he doesn't want to lose any weight. I like how they included these running away sections, but they're a lot less intense because you're not being chased by giant boulders.
Well,
And they just gave up. What the heck?
This is another one of the gameplay gimmicks that's only used twice.
Really? Plus, you have like all this open space, so it's like impossible to run into anything. Oh, oh my god.
The second one is a lot more intense to the point where it took me a long time to beat when I was like 9.
When I was 9.
A lot of this game was a lot tougher when I was 9.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. This is giving me... Why are you just being chased by a bunch of tacks? They're like tack and the power juju.
It sounded mildly racist at first, and I'm glad you fixed that.
What do you mean?
I thought like tack was like some sort of like slur that no one used anymore.
Yeah, it is. That's why Nintendo
Nickelodeon released a product with slurs in it.
They named their main character a racial slur.
After this, we can go play Cracker in the Power of Pumpkin Spice.
Why are there so many lives?
Because, I don't know.
How bad do they think people are at this easy game?
Well, when I was 9, let me tell you, game overs were frequent.
Really? I don't know if I can believe you about that.
Like I said, I was pretty trash.
There's two! There's two right there! There were like 6 in that one cave. And there was no obstacles.
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is
birds
tomorrow,
can talk too.
and my wampa trees won't grow.
Is that what
For
the
my
first thing
orchard
you
is
want to
riddled
complain
with
about?
greedy worms.
Yeah, why is the
If
bird
you rid my
talking?
land of
Why
these
is there a
pests,
bird
I'll
talking?
give you this power crystal.
But there's chickens that can't talk. What?
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
Well, how come Goofy can walk Pluto then if they're both dogs?
Did he just murder that kind chicken?
I want to believe he was just stunned, but I'm also not totally surprised if murder.
You're also giving him justice by slamming his head into the ground now.
Well, it's not my fault his head is perfectly shaped like a hammer.
This looks really difficult as well.
Honestly, I was kind of trash at that when I was younger too.
Wait, did you ever play like any games when you were younger?
I was more of an RPG guy.
If you weren't even good at this, how could you play an RPG?
I don't know, because I had time to think.
Oh man!
Now you get
this
to
looks
see
like
the
a
villains.
Oh man, look at that cutscene.
I tell you, you boys have been doing swell. Just swell.
That's kind.
Anyhow, we've been taking in the sights of Twinsanity Island here. Nice digs. So much to see, so much to destroy. You got the native village, the lava caves, the totem gods. Yeah, back in the 10th dimension, we don't have anything near as nice as the totem gods. The vivid colors, the intricate carving, you know, it's almost as if they're alive. Yeah, almost. Exactly as if they're alive.
Oh man, I didn't see that one coming. Are you kidding me? How many people are
Foreshadowing.
gonna call my house?
It's the evil twins.
I muted it. What is this, Skyward Sword?
I love how oddly beautiful the music is.
Yeah. Is every song in this a cappella?
Yes.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
They do add electric bass later in, though.
Also, did those space chickens have like popcorn and soda
Yes.
in their chairs?
And they're parrots.
They're chickens. Let's be realistic here. What? Did you just kill him?
Goodbye, Cortex.
Is that really how you do damage to this?
Apparently you shoot out the stone idol's organs or something.
I like how well they set up this boss fight too.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're alive.
Almost exactly as if they're alive. That was well-defined back muscles.
This looks so difficult.
Most of the bosses in the game can be defeated by running to the left constantly.
Does Cortex have like a crystal going through his hand?
Well, you're connected by a crystal.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like,
Why?
connected. It's like firmly grasp it.
Why? Why don't
Actually,
you
no,
guys
I know full well. You know, I probably should have showed you episode 1.
Why don't they just hold hands?
Because that would be gay.
It's only gay if you make it gay.
It's only gay if their balls touch. I'm gonna drop people in, like, more commentators with less and less context with this series.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad this is only episode 2. I'd be really confused.
I wanted to save you till the finale, but... Dramatic death scene.
Wow, that's real kind. You just like choked that statue to death.
Dramatic death.
You just killed that statue through asphyxiation.
Well, you gave it your best shot. But even now, our vice versa reversa device is in operation, sucking the goodness out of this dimension and leaving behind the worst of all possible worlds. We just like making a mess.
Did they just
Hey, is it lunchtime yet?
did they just escape through someone's zipper?
They went to the 10th dimension.
It's the 10th dimension in someone's crotch.
Honestly, even if you did have context, that part sort of comes out of the blue.
Also, what was that device that they had?
The vice
Device
versa
of-
reversa diverse device. Which also came with a very little context.
Oh, what a coincidence that his laboratory's right over there. Is this where you
Pacey.
started?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say, is this one of those games that makes you go through the whole level just to bring you back to the beginning? Oh god, I
No,
can
but
only
there is
this is-
something interesting with that. As long as you go back to any part of the game, there's nothing that stops the game from re-triggering events.
I saw that
So-
happening. I saw that coming.
If you go to the beginning of the game, you can actually start the game right over again.
Really?
Because like every event will re-trigger if you go to the original area.
Like all the cutscenes and everything, or just the
All
boss?
the cutscenes and everything.
What?
Like if I went back to the part where I originally started at, Cortex would be re-tied up.
That's so weird. What are you doing?
I was trying to bait that guy to go into the nitro,
Oh, why don't you just touch it?
because then I'll die.
But you have Ooga Booga.
that they don't care. There we go.
That's so brutal.
Chemical warfare. And then Slayer starts playing.
Cryptic writing started playing. You just got stabbed in the back. What?
Look, I'm like looking at the beautiful scenery and then... Oh!
And then you just decide to leave. You didn't even go for what you were looking at. You just decided to leave.
I'm getting stabbed by savages. Of course I'm gonna leave.
Criminy, more savages. Why is it snowing here? You're like in the middle of a tropical ocean.
A tropical ocean, huh?
Yeah. Like, you did not travel far enough from that island for it to be cold.
Before you rises a cathedral of diabolical genius. Scary, but in the wrong hands, this iceberg lair could
Pretty
do
spoopy.
much goodness in the world.
That's
Of
pretty
course,
creepy.
only I have the key. Absurd. Follow me. I know another way.
Does Crash ever talk?
Nope.
Why?
Because silent protagonists
You
are
go,
just
"Oh!"
RPGs.
Like you did in the old days.
Wow!
How he runs. That's so graceful.
I tried running like that in elementary school once and I got made fun of.
What? You got what?
I got made fun of.
I thought you said you got beat up.
Oh, wow.
I was hoping you got beat up.
Oh, thanks, dude.
You're so good at these platforming sections.
Well, if I had an actual shadow, I could do it.
And if the camera like went above so that you could actually tell what you were doing.
It wasn't even worth it, it was just 2 lives.
Hey, you might run out of those soon.
If I was 9, I would have appreciated that and probably died in the process somehow.
Did you have a beard when you were 9?
I had a mustache.
I'm not.
I realized that was not your question. So,
No, any
would be
facial
the answer.
hair is an answer to my question.
I don't think I actually started growing hair until I was 11.
11. You wake up when you're 11 with just a full beard.
That's how it did.
This music seems like it's like lagging. Like it doesn't sound like it should be this slow.
The pace it's going at.
Yeah.
It's a very chill area. No pun intended.
Wow.
I really did not intend that pun.
Can I leave? Is this episode over yet?
Yeah, you got 7 minutes, bud.
Alright, I'm just not gonna talk.
But look at these penguins.
What? Did they even attack you or did they just fly in the air? Oh. These kamikaze penguins right now?
Totally.
Nice.
See, like, Crash feels a lot heavier than he should, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but you just jumped like 20 platforms. You should know
Like,
how...
I felt like that should have been able to work, but it drags you down. Like...
What do you...
I wanted to change the damn camera angle, because this kept screwing me up. And I did mean to edit that out, but I forgot.
Why did you turn the vibrations on and off?
I don't know, I don't know.
You thought that might change the camera angle? They hit the option to change the camera angle. You could
Well, why is the
access it.
only game option to control the vibration? The singular option they give you.
This game is just so perfect. You don't need any other options.
It was really disorienting because I was coming off of playing Digital Devil Saga, which had the complete opposite camera scheme.
Nice work. Good thing you got those 2 lives beforehand.
Yep. MLG, baby.
Is there like tournaments for this game? Totally
Sure hope so.
join one.
Come join the Crash Twinsanity tournament.
Crash Panda Sloop.
There's is probably my least favorite level in the game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say this is probably my least favorite Crash Bandicoot game.
I would go in complete contrast with what I said earlier.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I was gonna say, wow, did watching you be bad at it really change your opinion that much?
No, playing this game again kind of changed my opinion of it. I remember it being like perfect, and then playing it again, I'm like, this game's kind of garbage. But like nostalgia bias won't let me admit that, so.
9-year-old comic would like come from the past and just kick your ass.
Well, 9-year-old comic did Taekwondo, so he probably could.
We should make a separate YouTube account called 9-year-old comic. And just have him comment on all your videos.
I don't think I really like 9-year-old comics very much. All I did was read manga.
How is it any different from 19-year-old comic?
Because now I do it without paying for it, and I feel scummy for that.
So why do you do it? Wait, how did you didn't even have a job at 9?
Well, I made my dad pay for it. Is that okay? Someone paid for manga back then.
I was like, it would make more sense for you to pay for it now than it did then. Oh, phew, another life. I thought we were gonna get a game over.
We were really close.
That's what she said. What the?
I love these penguins.
These penguins are like, I don't even know.
They sank Pearl Harbor.
Cool.
I think I had a text message.
Post commentary is so much funnier.
I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing at the time. Made perfect sense at the time.
You're like, oh, I'll just cut this out. Then you forgot how lazy you are when it comes to editing. Like,
really, when I was editing this video, I was like, wow, I had to do a lot less editing than I remembered and looking back.
And then you actually watched it.
And realized I probably should have surveyed this whole thing twice.
Oh man, he's angry.
The check bounced. Are you sure?
What?
Well, the past few years have
These
kind
penguins
of
are
been slow.
pissed.
Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and
Look at them.
Fish?
Did you say Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we hoped?
You bet he did. Which I didn't realize he said till I played it this time. I never knew what he said until.
Sitting there smiling. What? Oh man.
In case of poor negotiations, kill your coworker.
After we throw him at the things.
He's invincible after you throw him. Because you can throw him into bottomless pits and he'll come back.
Are you gonna get that life up there?
Nah.
What? You didn't even get
Figure I've got enough. Whoops. Rest in pieces, Cortex.
How did you mess that up? It's a straight throw.
Like I said, depth perception's kind of an issue in
You
this
don't
game.
even have a long jump in this game?
You do, but it's not very good.
I like how you just send him ahead to kill the local wildlife.
Yeah, why would I risk myself?
Oh, nice slide.
I think if you blow him up, that counts as losing a life, though.
Really?
Yeah, you can't get too crazy with Cortex.
Whoa. You sure? What if he pays well?
Only if you take it for dinner first. No, I never show off what the gems do in this LP.
Are you gonna explain it or just say it?
Nah.
They do something, you're just gonna have to figure it out yourself.
I re-recorded the first episode to show off some of them.
What do they do?
they like give you like little bonuses in like the menu because like each stage has like all the 7 different gems,
Yeah.
and like they give you like concept art. You can see cutscenes again. Unused
You
art.
can see cutscenes again, but you could also just go back through the level and watch the cutscenes if you wanted.
Well, if you're in the final area, you don't necessarily want to go back to the beginning of the game to see the first cutscene.
Is this the end?
This is the end, and I really cut it off really abruptly because I forgot where I was supposed to originally. So thank you for joining me.
Hey, no problem, asshole.
Ah, man, I wish I could bring you along for the whole series, but that would just be awful.